There we go. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to our show. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. I'm excited to be able to talk with you today. I hope you enjoyed the Rise of the Entrepreneur yesterday, and let you know inside. That's inside of GoPro Academy. Where is that, Sandy? Inside of First Steps, the Rise movie.
Yes, and it's also in this program too.
It's in this program. It's also in the First Steps course. You can watch that as much as you'd like. Hope you got value from it. It's fun to do. Kind of travel around the world. The part where I'm walking up the mountain up to that big cliff where I finally released the balloon. My friend Steele here. Steele, come up here a second. This is my buddy Steele. You can't see. Well, if you go back, can you see his flip-flops? He was walking up that mountain backwards, holding a camera with flip-flops that entire time.
That's what I do.
That's what he does. Anyway, just wanted you to see Steele. Say hi to Steele. So we travel all over the place. We got that Statue of Liberty shot that we couldn't use. And we did that walk in front of the Wall Street. It was like, what? How many takes? 2 takes? 2 takes off the top of a head walking in front of Wall Street. Loves that shot. And the guy, I don't know if you saw, the guy behind who was selling hot dogs or whatever, waving at us in the shot. So anyway, we did. It took us like, what, 100 days from beginning to end before we finished that thing? And that included the 2 weeks of editing. Anyway, a lot of fun to be able to do. Hope you got value from it. It was fun for us to do. We're working on actually a shorter version that we can use for more prospecting, but that's on our to-do list. It's been on our to-do list for how long? Still about a year. At some point, we'll get it done. Sorry, my voice is a little bit funky. I've been recording for the last couple hours, but I'm excited to be able to share with you skill number 7. And I will also tell you, tomorrow we've got one extra bonus session for you to kind of put a bow on this whole experience and to give you some direction and guidance as we close it out. Okay? So tomorrow, same time, same place. See you there. Now, let's talk about skill number 7. We've talked about the 6 skills. Skill number 1, what? Finding prospects. Skill number 2, inviting, getting people to take a look. Skill number 3, presenting. Presenting in a way that will work and also will duplicate, help people understand what we do. Skill number 4, follow up, answering questions, overcoming objections. Skill number 5, closing, helping people make a decision to become a distributor or to become a customer. Skill number 6, getting people started effectively. That's duplication skill. And this is now skill number 7, promoting events. Now, this is the highest paying, put this in your notes. This is the highest paying skill of all the skills. And when I first started, this skill saved me because I was pretty good at getting people to attend an event. Back then, we didn't have online events. We're going to be talking mostly about online events today, but I'm going to talk also about in-person events because at some point we're going to have in-person events again, and you're going to need to have that skill. But in the meantime, we're going to be promoting online events. Now, highest paying skill. What does an event do? It tells the story better than you can tell it. Remember, we've been talking about third party, bringing in a third party resource. The event experience itself tells a story that you can't tell. It creates an emotional experience that you can't create. It does things for you that's incredible. It provides social proof. In other words, they might not hear or respect you, but they see so much success, so much evidence of people loving the product, so much actual proof that this thing is working, that it builds belief in people. Relationships are formed and strengthened at events. Really important. It helps develop leaders. I believe that leaders are born at events. Every major decision I ever had in my network marketing career, I made at an event. Every single one. You know, I decided to stop crawling in an event. I decided to go pro in an event. You know what I mean? All these different things. Decisions are made at events. Leaders are born at events. It helps create a stronger vision. It builds more belief. And there's also some fun and adventure. You know, there's an adventure to a destination event. There's a little, hopefully you've felt a little bit of an adventure, even just this little 7 and 7 that we're doing, or we did our GoPro World Tour, a little bit of an adventure. It's something special, something cool to be able to do. So different types of events. Throw those up, please. There's big company conventions. Some of those are online and some of those are in person. Most of those are online now. You know, I was just a special guest for recorded a section for a company that's doing their big event, 5 languages on Saturday. So they're doing 12 hours of content all day long. So big company conventions, regional events, monthly local events, weekly events, home events, online events, industry events. So this is, like I said, the one skill that pays more than any other skill. Now, all of these are going to end up being important in your skill set, but so I'm going to talk about both, okay? We're going to spend some time talking about online, how to get people on more Zooms, how to get people to show up in general. But most of that is reciprocal, you know, if I invited you, would you attend, that kind of thing, okay? But I got to tell you one thing that happened to me. Show me the board, guys. First convention I went to, I was, you know, here's the convention room. Here's the stage. Right? And I remember when I went to that event, I was pressed up against the glass. I'm excited to go. Can't wait. I'm sitting in the front. I'm taking notes. And at some point, I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. And here I am standing at the back of the room, waiting for my chance to go back up and take my seat up front without being disruptive. Okay? I'm standing back here. And I look to my left, and here is one of the top earners in the company. His name is David. And David's standing right next to me. And he had, the night before, got an $80,000 bonus check, which I couldn't even fathom. It's just like, might as well have been 80 million. It's just so much. I'm like, David. You know, so first of all, first thing that goes through your mind, you know, you're standing next to somebody. It's like, for me, it was standing next to Julia Roberts or something. It was like some celebrity. And I wanted to say something smart. I didn't want to lose the moment. You know, in a moment, he's going to go up the aisle or I'm going to go up the aisle. It's going to be gone. It's going to be over. I can't miss this moment. I'm really hungry. I want to have success. My very first event. There's probably 2,000 people in the room. And I said, excuse me, your name's David, right? He said, yes. I said, hi, my name's Eric. I'm from Minneapolis. He said, hi, I'm from Florida. I said, it's really nice to meet you. Congratulations on your success. He says, thanks. I said, David, I can't miss this opportunity. Can you tell me what's the secret? And of course, there's no secret. You know, I know that now, but he could have said, hey, there's no secret. You know, now's not the time. Go sit down, whatever. But he took pity on me. He was nice. And he said, Eric, He points to the room. He said, see this room? Here's the secret. The company does an event like this 3 times a year, about every 4 months. He said, here's the secret. You want the secret? Here's the secret. 4 months from now, half of this room won't come back. And the other half of this room that come back 4 months from now, they're going to be making 2 times the average of all the people in the room. These people will be replaced by other new people that will come in. These people that come back 2 in a row, they're going to be making twice the average of everybody in the room. And I said, so you're telling me if I come back in 4 months that I'll be making 2 times? He said, well, I can't guarantee it, but the chances are really, really good that that's going to happen. On average, that's what's going to happen. I'm like, He said, Eric, it doesn't stop there. 4 months later, half of this group won't come back. And this group that come back for the 3rd time in a row, they're going to be earning 4 times the average of the income of everybody in the room. I said, so you tell me if I come back in 4 months and then 4 months again, that my chances are really good to make 4 times the amount. He said, yep. He said, and it keeps going. If you come back 1 year from today, half of this group won't be there. This group will be making 8 times the average of the people in the room. He said, and it keeps happening. Half of that group won't come back. And this group will be making 16 times. And then half of that group won't come back. And this group will be making 32 times. He said, Eric, pretty soon, you'll be up on stage. And I just went, wait a minute. I'm here now. In 4 months, I'm here. 8 months here. 12 months here. 16 months here. 20 months here. In a couple years, I can be on stage. He said, yep. No guarantees, but that's what the average is going to be. And I was like, wait a minute. I can do that. I don't even have to have money to do that. I just figure it out. I just have to decide I'm going to do it. I could do that. I could do that. He said, yeah, you can do it. He said, but there's one catch. If you ever miss an event, any one of these, you start over. I was like, oh, man. So I can never miss. So I just decided for destination events, I was never, ever going to miss. I was never going to miss an event. And I never did. And if those of you hosting events, just for the fun of it, next time you get everybody in the room, how many of you have been here 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row? If I go back for the last 11 years of how many people have been to GoPro Recruiting Mastery every single year, you know the number that have been to every single one is like 5 people. So this holds true. So here's what I want you to know. For in-person destination events, let me use green. Green is what I'm talking about.